Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rico Tensai, and I like speaking my mind. Today, we're on day 70. I am genuinely pretty happy that I got this far. Whoever was there from the beginning, you guys are great. Today's topic is, what's it like living with my parents, part 2. And let me just remind y'all, it's not like I've never moved out, okay? The first time I moved out was when I was 22. When I was 22, that's when I started just moving everywhere, different roommates. Then, eventually, sooner or later, when things don't go right and, either your roommates don't turn out as great or maybe you just change your mind about certain things, then you want to start over. So then you go back to living with your parents. Now, I used to think that living with your parents was a bad thing because society always makes it seem like you shouldn't go back. You're a failure if you do. What I've learned from living with my parents is, even though, yes, I am starting over, there's a lot of people who can't do this, who can't just go back to their parents because they have a bad relationship with their parents. And I should be just grateful. What am I complaining about? I'm complaining about free rent? I'm complaining about, no privacy? Figure it out. It's not like my parents are here 24/7. They like to go out and do stuff. So, of course, I'm going to appreciate those times. I'm not going to say to myself, oh, I'm never alone. Like, bro, you are alone. You just appreciate it, and that's all it is. I've learned how to appreciate my alone time even more, and it's great. I can't control what the world thinks of people who live with their parents. I understand why it could be a bad thing. Like, for example, if you're not really trying to improve yourself, whether it's working out, whether it's saving up money, or just, figuring out your whole, mental health and your mental problems. Because most of our stress is from money, okay? All of it is from the bills we have to pay. That's where most of our stress comes from, and trying to balance all that. And it's a lot. And it's great that, you can go back to your parents' house. But I understand that, the world wants everyone to be more independent. Don't rely on your parents for help. Now, yes, when it comes to dating girls, I am automatically a red flag because I stay with my parents. I guess it means that I am not goal-driven. I'm bad at, saving up money, I guess. Or I don't know what it is. Like, what is the red flag? Is it because girls think that I can't, for some reason, move out with you in case, if we really got together and we got serious, as if I can't just move out. Like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's hard for me to move out. It's just I don't have a reason to at the moment. Because right now, I'm fine just, working, staying with my parents, and then, eventually I will move out. It's never, because I think people believe that because you live with your parents, you're going to stay there forever. It's not that I'm going to stay here forever. My mind doesn't go, I'm going to stay here forever. It's just I'm just going to be here for a while. Because being an adult doesn't really seem all that great as I thought. It's not really, because most of it is figure out time management and figuring out how you want to spend your money, realizing that most of your money goes to bills, and then all the money that you receive is from a job that you really hate and you can't leave because it gives you money. It's hard to really complain about anything because it's that's the thing, it's tough, but my views on just how to live life now is a little bit different, and realizing that it's not all about just, I want to do everything up by myself. I don't want to have anyone to help me so that when I do succeed, I can say that I did everything on my own. But it's cool that you could say that, but you are making it 10 times harder on yourself, especially if there are people around you who are willingly trying to help you. It's not like you're going to people and they're rejecting you, and then you have to become and then you go on a, what do you call it? Not a revenge arc, but you go on you go on that solo arc of just forget everyone else. I'm just going to do me and I'll do it all by myself. And I don't need no one's help. But it's if people are saying hey, do you need some help? I could help you. It's not like no one's rejecting you. See, that's different. I don't have that life. My life isn't people are rejecting me. And it's my parents are here to help, so then I'll take up on their offer. So, cool. So, might as well use this time to work on my mental health, work on still working out physically. Gives me realizing how much free time I have, and there's nothing to really complain about. Because like I've said before, there's no reason to complain about something that you're not willing to change. In the past, yes, I have complained about, oh man, I still live with my parents. I'm going to try to, move out. Whenever an opportunity comes along where, oh, I'm able to have enough money and then I could, live on my own, then cool, I'm going to do it. But right now, I have nothing to complain about. I'm living great. Yeah, so then what's the big deal? Mainly this video is for anyone who has to live with their parents again, or they're planning on it and they're just scared, or they feel like they're a failure because you live with your parents. Trust me, you're not a failure. I'm telling you because I'm in the same boat as you. You're not a failure. Things happen, okay? We all have to start over sooner or later. Just be lucky that you're able to start over, because there's not a lot of people who could. Remember that when you're living with your parents, remember you're not the same little kid that you were when you grew up with them, all right? It's like you're still a different person. You can still do other things if you want to, but it's on you. It's on you on how you want to see living with your parents, because I'm only telling you the positives of what you could still do. Because I still feel great. I look good still. I haven't let myself go. See, that would be a different problem. See, if I let myself go or something, or if I completely shut myself from the world, which I kind of have, but like a friend of mine reminded me that I'm basically like a hermit now, and I stay home all the time. But technically, I'm like a fit hermit. I'm still I can still stay active. See, that's different. If I wasn't active, then yeah, I would say that's a big problem. It's not difficult for me to go places, but that's all I'm saying. It's just my opinion, but you don't have to take it. I'm just a random guy on the internet. What do I know? But like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Doesn't matter if it's 1 view, doesn't matter if it's 10 views. I appreciate anyone who is listening and or watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a topic. I don't know what topic, but man, we're almost done with this, so you're gonna get something.